Thank you, Leah. Happening this morning, it's a deal you won't want to miss as hundreds of Kern County residents will get the chance to receive a free emissions test this morning. 23 ABC's Leslie Marina is live from the Kern County Raceway, where people have already started lining up for today's Tune-In, Tune-Up event. Good morning, Leslie.
Good morning, Lindsay. This happens every time Tune In, Tune Up comes to town. Just hundreds of cars show up even the day before to get in line for this event. You know, you're eligible for a free emissions test, and if you don't pass the emissions test, you get a $500 voucher to actually do any emission repairs that you may need to your car, just so it complies with state standards. Right now, we have this couple here who, you guys are the lucky first people in line to get to do the interview, huh? Jack and Patricia Korsman, tell me, you started lining up yesterday at 6 p.m. Why was it so important to be down here for you?
Well, I had taken my car in last Saturday to get it smogged, and it failed, and I knew it was going to be expensive, and I just happened to hear about this on the radio. I didn't know they were having one again. I knew they had them occasionally, but man, it just couldn't come at a better time because it just failed. So yeah. It's probably going to take every bit of $500, maybe more, to fix the repairs on this, to smog it. So I mean, it's worth it to me to come down here. I guess whether I sleep at home or here, I'm making $500. So
yeah, definitely, it was so worth it for you guys, because you guys were telling me you're actually going to give it to your son who's going off to college, and how important is that for you to just know he's having a safe car? It needs to comply with state standards.
Well, it's real important. I mean, that's going to be an expensive thing for him to do. That's going to cost us some money, so we need him to be able to get around and to be able to complete his education. So it's real important.
Definitely. How have you been just passing the time? I know you have your wife here, the little dog here, been sleeping on the phone, she says.
Netflix. We got to watch some shows last night, so it was not too bad. It got a little chilly during the night, but
I would say a pretty good date night, huh?
It was.
Well, perfect, you guys. You may still actually be eligible for a free emissions test because Valley Can will begin testing cars pretty soon. They said 9 a.m., but I'm thinking they'll probably start around here, 6:45. They'll go till 3 p.m. at the Kern County Raceway Park at 13500 Raceway Boulevard. They'll only be testing the first 525 cars, and while you are eligible for a test, no smog certificates will actually be issued out to you. You know what? If you're coming down here, be prepared to wait in line, but you know what? It's all for a really good price. I mean, $500 if you don't pass a smog test. I think my smog test alone was like $75, Lindsay. I mean, they can get pretty expensive.
Absolutely, Leslie. So definitely worth it to stand in that line, or actually sit in that line, rather.
Yeah, and you get to be in your car, right? Just turn up the music, watch Netflix.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't ask for anything better. Thank you, Leslie. Perfect. Well,